In my prior video on Julian's arrest, I implied that Ecuador's new president was bribed to allow this arrest to happen. Whether the end result is going to be good or bad for Julian is besides the point. You will not see this on the mainstream media. Isn't it tragic that we need Russian TV stations to be honest with Americans? No doubt most politicians are crooks, and many of them are criminals. Who needs them? At 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today, the caca will impact the rotary atmosphere impeller. Take cover, because the mother of all bombs is incoming.
And from the national headquarters of RT America in our nation's capital, hello again, everybody. I'm Rick Sanchez. Out with Moreno is what they're screaming. These are the images from Quito, the capital of Ecuador, where protesters over the last 24 hours have been taking to the streets, calling their president a puppet who sold out Julian Assange for money. They chanted out with Lenin Moreno, while also chanting that the dignity of their country has been destroyed by what they call a backdoor deal for oil and money, presumably done between their president and somehow bankers and Washington. Now, these protesters that you've been seeing say Moreno allowed himself to be corrupted by them. Meanwhile, that's Moreno. You see him right there. He held a news conference for his part defending his actions with new accusations against Julian Assange. Now, what he says is that Assange was meeting with and planning more hacks while he was still living in their embassy, the Ecuadorian embassy in London. And then there's the question of the charges against Assange, especially those leveled by the U.S., which is causing some backlash now from organizations all over the world who defend press freedoms and the principle of free speech. While most of what Assange published in WikiLeaks is embarrassing to our government because it reveals mistakes, even atrocities in places like Iraq, none of it has been proven to be in any way factually incorrect. So that, in essence, what that means is that Assange was publishing the truth. So ask yourself if a person should be jailed for telling the truth. And think about it for a minute. And then there's another part of the conspiracy charges against Assange that has gotten not that much attention. And this has to do with collaborating with or protecting someone he's getting information from, what is called, journalistically speaking, a source, right? Should Assange have gone to the police and turned in Army Private Manning for leaking information? That's an important part of what we're going to be focusing on tonight as we drill down on the arrest of Julian Assange right here on The News with Rick Sanchez, where it's time to do news again.
Please subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. You can also find us at Net4Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.